Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. My name is Rich Tehrani. Today we are in Parsippany, New Jersey, and we are at the Dialogic headquarters, and I'm speaking with Doug Sabella. He is the COO of the company. Doug, how are you? Welcome.
Wonderful, thank you.
So we saw each other in Budapest.
Yes, wonderful place, Budapest.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is very nice. Great people, great food. Yeah, it was a really great place for you to hold your conference, and it was oversold. You had packed rooms and lots of really interested people from all over EMEA, right? It was
Absolutely, both service provider and enterprise customers, and both Veraz and Dialogic customers, so it was kind of a great combination.
Now, as COO of the company, what sorts of things can you tell us? Like, how's that working out?
It's going fantastic, actually. You know, it's the natural process of both having a little bit of the fire hose to your mouth and learning about the company and finding out where all the challenges are. But you know, as you go through a merger, you always have surprises, and I would tell you that we did enough preparation that there haven't been any bad ones, only pleasant ones, and I think we've got a great opportunity in front of us to have a big impact on the marketplace.
And you came from the Veraz network side, which was public already, so you didn't have to deal with any of the new, I guess, the different things you'd have to do as a publicly traded company, right?
Absolutely. We took the company public. I took it public in 2007, and you know, Nick and myself have a great relationship, and I was happy to hand off the investor relations portion of it over to Nick as part of the process.
That's great. Now, there's been talk about Dialogic selling applications, and that's been something that's come up a few times, and I've heard, and some concerns. Could you comment on that at all?
We are not an applications vendor. We are an application enabler. We always have been, and we will continue to be. And it is really one of our core 4 pillars of investment that we're going to be making as a company, the whole application enablement space, media servers, et cetera, and it's critical to our future.
Okay, now some of the past Veraz customers had expressed concern about Dialogic exiting the switching business and focusing on the smaller service providers and enterprise market. Can you comment on that at all?
Sure. I guess it's a little bit of the Mark Twain. My death is greatly exaggerated. Truth be told, the switching business for Dialogic is the largest business in the company. It was you know, a $40 million business at Veraz, and it's a significant revenue stream for Dialogic. We continue to make investments in it. What we were doing, and we continue to do, is it's a hybrid switching platform that's more and more morphing to an all IP environment that has more SBC associated with it, and thus our investments are more and more focused on that area. But we are committed to the marketplace as it relates to both carriers and also to the platform itself.
Now, what is your vision for the enterprise business?
The enterprise business is clearly going to morph for us. I mean, there's really 2 pieces to the enterprise business. One is what I'd call the very mature legacy piece, which is, you know, we're going to continue to support as you'd expect us to support it. But in addition, we're going to be very focused on the cloud. What we're doing around Diastar and Cloud9, we think it presents itself with a great opportunity, not only for our historical partners to move their applications into the cloud, both from a software as a service, but also a platform as a service. But in addition to that, we also think there's an opportunity for us to repurpose what we've already built to actually enable additional applications to be created in the cloud that'll serve the new markets that really are starting to evolve.
Now, you've merged 2 companies, Dialogic and Veraz Networks, and both companies had a pretty good breadth of product line. How does the new company help customers in terms of just solving their problems?
So it's a couple of aspects to that. So first, in terms of Veraz, we actually had a fairly finite product line focused on bandwidth optimization and switching. And it was focused on the carrier market, mostly mobility, some in terms of the interconnect market, the Class 4 interconnect market.
Right.
And Dialogic was more and more morphing from just a pure enterprise business more into a service provider business with enterprise, as I just spoke about, into the cloud. Bringing the companies together makes us a pretty formidable company as it relates to the service provider space. For Veraz, there was tremendous pressure from some of our very large wireless providers, and as you may know, that we had some of the largest in the world as our customers, to become a larger entity because they are looking to do business with companies that are in the $250 million kind of range. So bringing them together, enhancing our portfolio gives our customers the opportunity to do more one-stop shopping with a much larger player with much more greater sustainability. So we think it's a win-win.
That's a great answer. So 2011, what sorts of really cool things can we expect?
Well, you could expect, there are 4 areas where you're going to see announcements and actually product rollout. One is the mobile backhaul space, where we're going to be taking some of our bandwidth optimization capability, which is unique worldwide, and repurposing it in the mobile network to really provide some tremendous savings as customers move into 3G and LTE, into the LTE space. Second piece is around our video platform and what we're doing with our video. We've got a number of investments we're making. We're seeing video, video calls, et cetera, starting to actually be launched around the world. You may have seen it at the CES show that Skype actually announced video calls into 3G networks. Well, we are already doing that, and we're starting to make some good inroads, and we think we're actually at an inflection point around video. So we expect to see that. The third really pillar is around our cloud computing, and you'll continue to see more of what I spoke of. And finally, our BorderNet set of solutions that include our SBC is a core part of our investment. So those are the 4 areas that you will see us pressing forward on the marketplace and our investments.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on the program today.
Thank you. Great seeing you.